Hello everyone, and today we're going to be doing a Hydraboa raid with, as you see, a ref and a level 22 Ardentus Maxima. Will this work? I don't know, we've been trying this for the past 30 minutes, let's hope this works. Round 1. Let's start. Alright, so, obviously, as you can see, first we're going to have to do speed. So, we've had, the original strat was going to be that Ref would do Alert Nullification, Super Distraction, and Cunning Rampage. However, we've had to edit that around a bit. So, yeah. This should be interesting. However, I don't mind. Honestly, it's actually kind of fun, simply due to the fact, number one, his ref is max boosted already. He's been saving for the past 3 months just to boost ref. The dude's a madman, and I love it. And number 2, again, level 22 Ardent, unboosted as well. I'm hoping this works, because that would be amazing. Of course, our Gemini Titan, as you see, is, level 30, and, I think it's almost max boosted, if not max boosted. It has, 2k attack. Jesus Christ. It's scary, bro. Now, that thing does damage, and it does damage well. So, and the main problem, remove cunning impact. However, with alert nullification, should be a little easier. Now, we're also kind of forced to do this more on the fly, because we know the round 1, what we need to do. However, we're still trying to figure out what we need to do on rounds 2 and round 3. So, we do know that I need to heal every turn 2 of each round. However, it's only the lesser group heal. So, there's that. Yep. There goes the Cunning Rampage. Well, 2k damage. Well, 2.5k damage. That's pretty good. Then again, he was distracted, so... Yeah, I don't know why Ref isn't immune. What the fuck? Come on now. Really? Really? I get it, he's the Lophosaur, but it's also an Apex Lophosaur. You couldn't at least have that on there for an Apex Cunning? Or, actually, technically it's now Cunning Resilient, given that it applies Bleed. Or, sorry, not Cunning Resilient, Cunning... What the hell? Over. So there goes Ardent. However, that taunt's going to be pretty damn useless pretty damn soon. Unfortunately. So, and next turn I need to do Group Acceleration. That way we still have our speed next turn. And that way I don't, hit the fucking minion. Which is always annoying. Our kind of distraction's pretty nice though, however, it's not going to be useful because Ardent's going to be shielding. So, let's see. It targets all stealth, so it would target Ardent anyways, so may as well just have Ardent shield. It would have been nice if it targeted Ref, but oh well. Oh wait, actually never mind. You have Slippery Alert next round anyway, so it doesn't matter. That distraction's being cleansed, and so is the bleed. Yeah, honestly though, this is not a cunning. Who the hell thought this would be a cunning? Really, Fabled Fangs. Fierce. I think it's completely fierce, I'm not gonna lie. Unless it's precise as well. Then it'd be Fierce Resilient. Alert Coil, definitely fierce. Precise Impact. Cunning. Instant Nullifying... Or, sorry, not Cunning. Resilient, what the hell? Instant Nullifying Strike. Honestly, that's kind of neutral because it's just nullifying. And Slippery Alert. Definitely cunning, although a little fierce in there as well. If anything, it's almost just a fierce resilient. But, oh well, gotta have another good Apex Cunning, so instead of correctly labeling it as Wildcard, which honestly would be really, really cool, now they just throw Cunning on and say, oh, look, no, we have a good Cunning Apex. I mean, technically, Gorgatravex and Ref are already pretty decent. Gorgo is better in my opinion, but Ref is also very good, especially for raids. He's much better for raids, I'm not gonna lie. Plus, I mean, hey, you already have Tormalic for the speed and the heals. I mean, does not need a bunch of distraction, which Ref provides. Oh no. Ref went cunning rampage. Fuck. This is not good. I repeat, this is not good. Hopefully we survive. I'm gonna count that we do because, you know, it's slippery alert. We're not dying, however. Gem's gonna take a lot more damage from the Mahjong now. Won't 4K damage on a rampage. Jesus Christ. Not only that, he has another rampage after this run. Yeah, there we go. Jeez. That was like, I think, almost like 2K damage. Well, I didn't kill the berry? Yeah, it did. Yeah. Boom. Of course, so, increased attack. However, next turn we will need to have to go ahead and do alert notification. Yeah, definitely alert notification. I'll go lesser group heal. Honestly, Ardent really doesn't need it now for once. However, everyone else does so, including myself. Why not heal? We were originally going to do super distraction here, but as you see, it is a 2-turn cooldown, so we can't exactly use that. But I honestly think the nullification is better. Because, you know, there's no positive effects now, beat. So, Fix once again rampaging and completely destroying his armor. I've never understood why the hell it bypasses armor, but oh well. Works just fine because, you know, extra damage is extra damage. Now this one I do understand. Of course, it's not too much damage, but it's still something. Alert coil. I do kind of like how it's alert coil, not alert deception. I think alert deception is a stupid ass name. Alert coil is at least a little better because it, you know, snake pun. But, I mean, really, alert deception and alert counter deception? Really? Really? Like, alert counter deception doesn't even counter the alert deception. Because, you know, the snake's resistant to distraction. Yeah, I think he needs to go super distraction. Like, come on now. I get it. Puns are only funny every once in a while, but they're apexes. You can have at least something. Like, hell, Hydraboa doesn't even have any puns. Nor does actually most of the apexes still, though. I mean, let's see. Yeah, no. Except for the bosses. I think some of the bosses have some, like, you know, Hydra has a couple. I mean, Lydia can be creative when they want to. The problem is they almost never want to. Like, their art team, though, is amazing. Like, that's the one creativity that is always going to be there. It's just absolutely nuts what they can do. Like, if you've seen some of the more recent updates and stuff, they can go all out and shit. And even, it's like a lot of the older ones, like, you know, stuff like Spinonix and, let's see, who else? Like, Onion, Kutsaran, and they can be very good. The problem is that the art team is really the main thing that is good, and that's kind of a shame, because this game could have a lot of potential. Lydia's just kind of ignoring that potential, though. So, yeah. Round 3. I honestly think this might work, though. It should. The question is, will it? It just heals me, so yeah, no, I'm just gonna go superiority. Let's see. And a target, yeah, I had to do group superiority anyways, or else, you know, we wouldn't have killed the minions. Because, you know, Ardent is no longer a distraction. Honestly, I don't mind that. I kind of would. It needs a buff. Ardent is now the absolute worst of the 3. Honestly, though, what I do think needs to happen is that have, you know, each of them be kind of different. I think Ardent needs to be the tankiest one. I mean, it makes sense. All its components are, like, ridiculously, well, not all of its, but quite a good bit. Like, 2/3 of its components are rather tanky. You know, Argentinosaurus and Brachiosaurus both have pretty decent health. I mean, Secondonto doesn't, but still. And it does have the highest health, however. I do think it should have the armor again from Baraki, like, add that back, and I wouldn't say a damage buff, but, like, so, Argentinosaurus has that extended critical strike, so, if Ardontosaurus and Ardentus Maxima got some kind of, like, crit buff on their instant invincibilities that maybe affected the team as well, I think that'd be pretty cool. That'd be a nice buff and would also give it a much even better use in raids. So, there's that. Now, however, with, Gem, I think it should be the more offensive one, and it really does do that. I mean, it has, 2 rampages, each doing 2,600 damage, decent speed for a resilient sauropod anyways. And although it has decent tanking, it has the least amount of tanking viability of the 3. And then, there's just fucking Skona that can do both their jobs better. Because although it doesn't have another rampage, it does have that vulnerable counter that you can just, swap in counterattack and then have a rampage at just 2.5 damage. What the hell were they thinking? Yeah, it's the slowest of the 3, but it also has the highest health, the only one with armor now. And I think it has the second highest crit chance, with Ardent having a 30%, and it's gonna, I think, has a 20%? I'm not sure. I don't know where the fuck that got it from, but oh well. What I think needs to happen is, number 1, its health needs to be toned down to 5,250. I think that mainly needs to happen. Number 2, it needs to have a D-cell counter instead of a vulnerable counter. Just my opinion. And also revert instant group distracting impact back to restricted group distraction. Because, hey, it allows it better turn 1 viability. Because now you can at least distract, something like 4 or, well, can't really distract more of them due to cleansing impact, but oh well. Still something. Yeah, I think it should be more of a mix between Gem and Arden. Like, if you don't want to sacrifice too much damage or sacrifice too much health, you can go Skona, but either of the two, but all 3 of them should be viable, given they're all exclusive. So, just Skona. But, as you see, we're about to win this raid, with no one dying for one. But, and of course, ironically, the snake dies to bleed. That's gotta be pretty damn funny. Yep, 1,800, 3,000 dead. Boom. Or sneaky boy. I mean, really, that was just honestly, that was rather. Yeah, this was honestly fun, even though it took like 40 minutes to do. I still enjoyed it the entire time. We were just chatting Discord for most of it. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.